No better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And it's back to Miami for the Heat at the conclusion of today's game. Now here's Wade. After the miss from Arroyo, here's Dooling. Miami no good on that time either.
That's 3 misses to start the game, guys. Does not bode well here early.
You know, Utah usually matches up well with Eastern Conference teams.
Against the East, did what they needed to do against the conference as a whole, winning more than they lost, but they also, Steve, had some key setbacks.
And the big one that I can remember was last year where they had that 4-game road trip to the East Coast and won.
The pass to O'Neal. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Wade outside. O'Neal a screen on Bell. 5 to shoot. Dooling for 3. That falls. Nice feed. That's
He's been on a nice little roll. If this keeps up, his team will definitely be moving in the right direction.
Here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Here's O'Neal. A beautiful reverse layup.
Defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
Now Wade. After the missed 3 from Arroyo. Doubled by Arroyo. Here's Wade. And the Heat get another bucket right there. He feeds it to Boozer. That falls. Great assist by Carlos Arroyo. Jones dishes to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Jones. That's on the outside. Jones. He kicks it to O'Neal. Solid play in the low block.
Viable option for them this quarter.
Person and Kirilenko sends it back. Here's Arroyo. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Jones against Kirilenko. Jones dishes to O'Neal from 6 feet. And the basket by Jones. On the left block, Bell's shot is good. 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. O'Neal kicks to Jones. It's stolen by Bell. Puts the lead pass in front of him. The game now all-time.
That was a beautiful pass.
Person, the pass to Jones. Here's Person. It's stolen by Okura. For the finish, the fast break ends at the rim with a jam. Second quarter to play. On the floor for Miami. They've got Malik Allen. Jones is out there with Anderson. Here's Harpering. It's good, and he drew contact on the shots.
Just shows you how difficult and how tough the Western Conference was.
Now here's Anderson. After the miss from McLeod. High post shot. Another shot, and that one's good. Leitner fires high post. And it's Leitner with the rebound. Leitner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A floater, and Butler gets it to go. All sorts of time. But they get it back. Anderson, shot is blocked. Here's Duracek. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
From the Heat, it led to the Game 7 victory and another title for the Miami Heat.
5 on the clock. Haslam, that's good. When they left San Antonio after Game 5.
How about that, Kevin? You talk about things tightening up. We had a game for the ages in Game 6.
Offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Duracek. Good on the 3-point shot. And from home for them.
You know, that Atlanta game has a lot of attention on it.
Here's Wright. Throws down the breakaway jam. Wade kicks to O'Neal. Baseline jumper. That falls. Nice feed that. Humphries sets a pick for Kirilenko. Humphries off the screen. Uses the glass. Rubs some folks the wrong way, though.
Well, I mean, you got to play to your strengths. And Utah is a tough physical team. At least they have been the last few years.
Here's Isley. Tries a 3. Gets it to go. Wright kicks to Wade. Feeds to O'Neal. Covered by Humphries. And O'Neal gets it to go. And it's sent back by Snyder, and they get it back. Here's O'Neal. Tries yet again. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup.
Better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
They've got Andrei Kirilenko. Carlos Boozer out there with Memo Okur. Then there's Arroyo. Now Kirilenko. A step-back shot here. And he connects with the jumper. Tooling with it. Passed away. It's stolen. Here's Arroyo. Drops in the breakaway layup. And it played here in the second half. Jones for three. And the shot is good for the drive by Wade. Back to Jones. This one for three. That falls.
Well, you take a look at that roster for the Heat, and it's full of ball hawks, guys. I mean, these guys are active and aggressive, very good with their hands and feet.
Outside, Jones. That one falls. Kirilenko into the lane. Passes it to Okur. Here's Kiricek. Hits it from three-point range.
Into offense.
Here's Wade following the three-pointer by Utah. Little turnaround, and another basket for Miami. Jazz trailed by 11. Here's Kiricek. Takes the elbow jumper and trains it.
That was a tough play to finish off.
Kirilenko the pass to Boozer. The pass to McLeod. Kiricek. He's covered by Person. In low to Boozer. A strong finish.
Pound that thing inside.
Now here's Jones. And O'Neal gets it to go. Kiricek. He's covered by Person. That's good. Outside, Jones. Feeds it to O'Neal. Good ball movement here by Miami. Person. And again, Miami with the triple. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Wide open. And there's another one.
Well, it's a league-wide trend, Kevin. Teams are really waking up to the value of the three. And I think the Jazz have traditionally been a local and on fire of late.
Puts it up off the inbound. And here's Kiricek and the powerful one-handed slam. Here's Kiricek. Buries the long-range jumper. Now just a 4-point Heat lead.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts. And the complexion of the game as a result.
Snyder, defended by Jones. Here's Snyder. And they're going to count the bucket just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Jones dishes to Jones. O'Neal gets to the rim for two with the D.
You never see a clumsy or awkward finish out of him. Everything is smooth and fluid.
Boozer hits the bucket. Haslam's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Jones, no luck.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open.
Got that bucket in to Jones. Haslam a screen. Jones drives in. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. And it's Jones, that time on the end.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Here's Anderson. Here's Haslam. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Trailed by 14. Kiricek. Wade is covering. Step back on the outside. Jones. Shot clock at 5. That's good. Working on Okur. Low block shot. Now Kirilenko. Miami grabs the miss. Wade's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Haslam dishes to O'Neal. Good. Outside Kirilenko. It's good from long range. Here's Arroyo. Leads him in there. It's stolen by Haslam. And here we go with Dooling running it up the court. And that one's good.
Like they have inside.
Arroyo kicks to Okur. That's good. 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. And O'Neal backs in. Jones. Nailed from three-point land. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.